Hello everybody, I'm nastymold, and really quick we're going to get all of the event currency before we get into the other dailies, the season candles, the quests, all of that. So to do this a little easier, we're going to go to a private coliseum. By doing that, you'd first teleport to Aurora, and then go inside the temple. Then once you're inside, immediately leave. This just makes it a little easier, there's less people around, so we can find the event currency just a bit easier. Now for the event currency today, we have our first one on top of the statue, which is pretty much right next to the temple there. It'll be on the right side of the temple. We're just going to fly up and you can see it right in front of the statue's chin. Hello, Aurora Wing. This is our first of 4 scattered Aurora currency we can find today. So we have this one. And then from here, we're going to want to turn around and we are going to go towards the blue banners. Or the blue tarp, whatever you want to call it. Underneath that big statue there, we have this kind of private room, and we can find our second Aurora Wing inside. Now from here, our remaining 2 scattered Aurora Wings are pretty easy to find. They're actually just above, so we're going to go up, and right next to that big statue, we should have our third one. Hello, Wing. Hello. There we are. And then the final scattered one will be once again above. We're just going to fly up and it'll be at the top of this long blue banner here, just towards the right hand side of that statue. Here it is. Nice. We do have some timed currency you can find. This one should only appear in the public coliseum with all these players. And it should appear when a mini game begins. So over here, it'll appear, you can see there's a crowd of players crying because it hasn't. Some players have been telling me it's every half hour now when a mini game begins before the concert. But I have not seen it for myself still, so it's kind of trial and error to try and find this one. There is one more bundle of currency you can find, and that is in the same area as the other one. This one can only be found after you've watched an Aurora concert. You don't even have to watch the whole thing, just the very end, Queendom, and this bundle of 10 bonus event currency should appear. This is a one-time only thing, so you can only pick it up once the entire event. It will not come back if you've picked it up already. And then on the weekends, if you're low on event currency and you don't have enough to get the Cure For Me emotes, you can buy event currency from the spell boat in the home space. The rightmost section will have 1 event currency for 2 ascended candles, and I believe you can buy an unlimited amount. And that's it for event currency for today. Hello everybody, I'm nastymold, and in this video we're going to be doing the daily quests, finding today's treasure candles, getting information on the shard event, and getting these seasonal candles. Our first one is obviously up here in the social space, and the rest can be found below. Each one of these little seasonal candles is going to give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle, so finding all 4 should give us 1 total candle. So we have one right there. The next one will be through the gate. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna fly through. Whoop. Right here. And then our final one will be over this other gate. Or you can go through. It's your choice. It's just much faster. So once again, finding all 4 of these should give us 1 total candle, and I can now forge it. Yay! Alright, let's get started on today's daily quests. "30 pieces of light can be obtained from candles or by burning darkness. We just have to pick up 30 pieces of individual wax." To meditate at Forest Clearing, all we have to do is go down the cloud tunnel and go a little bit to the left, and you should see the meditation shrine here. All we have to do is sit, and then a prompt will pop up, and we will write something to that prompt. Alright you guys, hold on to your hats. This is a bit of a challenging one. We have to relive the laid-back pioneer today. Who we can find inside of this tree trunk. This is a carry ball quest and there's a lot of rain and it's pretty difficult, but if you take it slow and steady, you should be fine. So as you can see above the spirit there are some like canopies. I think they're mushrooms. I'm just going to call them canopies. And you can wait for your light to recharge under there. If you collect the spirit, your light will also fully recharge, which is pretty good. So we're just going to want to be as patient as we can. Plop, plop, plop. We'll go under this canopy here. Wait for it to recharge most of the way. And then across to the spirit. I find going up the next hill is the most challenging part to me. Once we tap them, we'll be fully charged. Boop. Alright, so the canopy here is a bit weird. I like to stay on the right hand side of these stairs for a little bit. Let myself recharge a bit. And then I usually go on to the left side right away and hide under here until I'm fully charged. If you're scared, you can also go into the gazebo, which is directly towards our left. But usually from a full charge, I can go across to this tree trunk. Oh, Stinky died. No. Across to this tree trunk here and recharge. Whew. Careful. Almost died there. Now we're going to go to that spirit and we should be fully charged once we collect them there. Again, it's under a canopy, so you're pretty safe. And then the rest of the way up is pretty easy. There's a ton of canopies, so there's plenty of places to hide on both the left side and the right side. All you have to do is look up. I've done this a couple times though, so I don't really have to look up as much as I would if I were new. But see, we have them on the left, on the right, on the left. I'm just going to go to this one, but you can always go to one closer to start. Wait for it to recharge a bit. And then go to the next. Patience is key in this one. I don't think rushing through would be very beneficial. I want to be as careful as possible. And then from this point, we're just going to walk straight into the fire pit. The fire pit will fully charge us as well. And we are done. Laid back pioneer. Whew. To relive a spirit's memories, all we have to do is relive any spirit in the hidden forest. We have to watch their cutscene and recollect their emote. And this can be any spirit in the hidden forest. It doesn't specifically have to be this one. For today's treasure candles in the Valley of Triumph, we have our first one here in the social space. Our next one can be found just below on this little bridge here. Our third is in the Citadel area, right here on this little arch. And our fourth and final one can be found on the left side of the Colosseum ice rink here. Today's shard can be found in the Broken Bridge area of the Hidden Forest. This is a black shard, so upon completion, we'll be getting some regular candles. This one can be found all the way on the left-hand side, just past that one tower with the winged light in it. And below here, we have our area. Now you can charge yourself on the butterflies here, but if you find this area difficult, you can always stop the rain by completing the very last part of the broken bridge. That will stop the rain. Oh, okay, it's done. That was easy. Right, the times for today's shard are on the screen now. This is in PDT or PST time. There's also a link below to see it in your own time zone. And that is it for today's daily changes in Sky. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye!